They will even let you know the dimensions of the figure box, right? They'll provide you with the photographs, and all of these are free of charge. Hi and welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven from X Kurogane Studio, and today's video is a collaboration with JP Fans. So what is JP Fans? Well, if you have been collecting anime merchandise or figures for long enough, you should be very familiar with this feeling where you saw something you wanted from a Japanese seller or a Japanese website, but they would not ship to your address or your country. Domestic buyers only. So you needed an agent to help you purchase the item and forward it to you. And in most cases, you can buy from multiple different sellers, different websites even, ship them to the same warehouse, the same address, and then they will inspect the item for you and combine ship it for you so that you save on shipping cost. So JP Fans is basically that, a proxy service for you to buy anime figures or anything else from Japanese sellers. And in this case, that would be Mercari Japan, lots of nice anime figures over there at a low price even. Amazon Japan, they have bargains from time to time. And also J-Direct. So J-Direct is very similar to Yahoo Shopping. And Yahoo Shopping, they have the professional sellers, the big stores. And there is also J-Direct Flea Market. So Flea Market is basically private sellers, just like eBay, but you know, Japanese version. And guess what? Why would I use JP Fans when I am already a user in some other websites out there? There are so many options on the internet when it comes to proxy services. Why would I use JP Fans, right? Well, if you were to sign up for a free account using my link down in the description below, you will receive $86 worth of coupons to go towards your first few purchases. So there is no harm trying it out. But most importantly, JP Fans is offering a free photography service where whenever you purchase something, once it arrives at their warehouse, they will take photographs of the items and inspect it for you. They will even let you know the dimensions of the figure box, right? They'll provide you with the photographs, and all of these are free of charge. Free of charge, yes. So this is one of the main advantages of JP Fans, and for me, as an avid anime figure collector, I always keep my options open. I have an account everywhere on every website you can think of, because if there is a sale on this or that website, then that is where I would go for that month, for that week. I always keep my options open. And the same thing applies to proxy services. Keep your options open, so there is no harm in trying out JP Fans. At least sign up for a free account. And if you are interested, please to make use of my link down in the description below. So before I proceed, today's video is actually a full-blown tutorial on how to use JP Fans to buy stuff in general, and especially anime figures. And before I even made this video, I have already used JP Fans to buy two scale figures. From one from Mercari and one from Amazon Japan, because I wanted to try the combined shipping feature. So I can tell you guys right now that this is definitely legit, right? And JP Fans, they also reach out to me. They tell me to use the service for once and then actually make two videos, right? The first one is a full-blown tutorial on how to use their service, and the second video later on is the unboxing of what I purchased with their service. Figure unboxing, something I do often on this channel. So there is a second video later on in collaboration with JP Fans. Now for today's topic, the tutorials over here, the first part would be the home page, right? So there are 5 tabs on top: Home, Mercari, J-Direct Shopping, J-Direct Flea Market, and Amazon Japan. You should click on whichever you want to search for items before you key in anything in the search bar on top, right? So if I were to type in anything in English, for example, 1/7 scale Razorline Stout, then you would want to try auto-translate and search, which from my experience does not work very well. It is a hit or miss. If you are looking for something a bit more mainstream, more common like Hatsune Miku, you type it in English Hatsune Miku, then you are going to get pretty good results. But for more niche anime or game characters, then your results may be a hit or miss. So how do you solve this? Very simple. My first suggestion would be to search for whatever you want on Mercari or Amazon. And once you found something you want, you copy and paste the link directly into the search engine. It works really well, right? Yep, the direct link, copy and paste there, and you can buy the item. The second method is to translate the name of the character into the original Japanese name. Like with this Razorline Stout, I went to Atelier Raiza Wiki, copy and pasted the Japanese name of Razorline Stout and pasted into the search engine. And for auto translate and search, you need to switch it to direct search since you're now searching in Japanese. And you should be able to get really good results over here. So there are so many Raiza figures, but you know what? I like altar stuff, so let's click on this altar figure over here as an example. So this is the product listing of this altar 1/7 scale Raiza figure, and next to the title of the product you can see the original link there. You can click on it and have a look at the original listing over at Mercari. If you wish to read about the item description and see more pictures, then going to the original link and have a look is a really good idea. If you buy anything on Mercari, there is a 5% service charge. But if you buy on Amazon Japan, there is no service charge. Everything is clearly stated on the product page before you even add it into the shopping cart. And this is to be expected because with places like Mercari, most likely you're buying from private sellers. So the agent needs to communicate with the seller, inquire about the product, and that is a form of service itself, which we need to pay for. So moving on to my shopping carts over here, there are 3 items, but I will only be buying 2 this time around. And the first one, I've added this Arzalane Dido figure from Neonmax into my shopping cart because she is cheap on Mercari. So that is from Mercari, and the seller is letting her go for 13,300 yen. The reason why she is so cheap, if you look at the original product listing, is because there is a bit of box damage. But if you look at the pictures provided by the seller, it is just a little bit of dent at the corners, which I don't really care. And this figure, the MSRP price is around 18 or 20,000 yen, but down to 13,333 yen. Yeah, why not? I get to review a Neonmax figure for the first time. So she goes into my shopping cart. And the next figure which I would check out together this time around, I'm picking Marin Kitagawa, the one at the bottom from Alter. 17,980 yen. That is from Amazon Japan, brand new. 18k, seriously. That is cheaper than even Ami sales section pricing, which was like 21k the last time I saw. 18,000 yen for an Alter Marin Kitagawa figure with an extra head. Hell yes. So I will be checking out these 2 figures over here, and moving on to the next section, doing checkout, right? When you click on the submit button, the system will scan the figure and make sure it is actually available, because sometimes you add an item to the shopping cart and you check out days later, but the item is no longer available, right? But the cart wasn't updated, so it will scan it first. And at the bottom, there is also a shipping estimate button over there, which for the case of anime figures, scale figures specifically, I don't think it is very useful because, you know, when it comes to anime figures, they can be quite lightweight, but the box is so huge. So in the end, you will be calculating your shipping cost based on volumetric measurements. But if you're buying anything else, merchandise like keychains, acrylic stands, or even electronic items, apparel and clothes from JP Fans, then that would be a pretty useful tool to figure out what the potential shipping cost is, right? Moving on to the payment method, there are 3 of them currently. The first one is account balance, where you can top up money into your JP Fans account, and whatever you're buying currently and in future, they will just deduct the balance you have in your account. You don't have to pay with a card for the time being, right? This is basically like an e-wallet. The second method is to pay directly with a debit or a credit card, and the third method is to pay with Google Pay. Based on my experience trying every single one of them, the obvious choice over here is to pay with a credit or a debit card directly, because how do you top up money into your account balance? By using a credit card, that's right. So that is like one extra step for no reason. And the next thing would be when you top up money into this account balance over here, there is a handling fee, something like a service charge, which I find it to be, pointless because you can just pay directly with a credit card to begin with, so pay with a credit card, right? And the payment system they're using is Stripe, which is pretty common. After you have made a purchase, you just wait for the items to arrive at their warehouse, and you can keep track of a purchase via their smartphone app. That is right, JP Fans has their own dedicated smartphone app. You can install it on Apple or Google Play Store, and not only you can keep track of your purchases, you can do your shopping over there. It is really convenient, right? So once the item arrives at the warehouse, you can see the status in your account on a purchase changing from purchased to shipped by seller to stocked arrived and finally stored in warehouse, right? The status will change, and once the item has been stored in warehouse, that is when you will see the pictures appearing. Pictures of your purchase, you get to check them out. What is the condition of the figure? Are there any major damages or dents to the box? Stuff like that. And even the dimensions, those pictures are free of charge. They'll provide it to you, right? So once you confirmed the pictures and think the items are fine, you can combine ship them. In order to consolidate the purchases, you click on the items you want to combine shipping, and you click on the submit button, which will bring you to the next page, the international shipping page, right? So this is where the package value added service section may be relevant to us anime collectors, anime figure stuff. The first one over here is completely free of charge, package photo. So after you combine your 2, 3, 4 anime figures, they will take pictures of your combined package, both the contents and also outside the box, to let you know the dimensions. Everything is transparent over here. And the next one will be waterproof membrane, optional. If you're expecting your figures to arrive during the rain season, then maybe it is a good idea. The next one is less relevant to anime figures, vacuum pumping, that is for clothes. And then we have anti-collision angle of carton, basically corner protectors, which is something I love adding to my parcels. And the last one is carton reinforcement for stuff that are really fragile, maybe resin figures. That may be a good idea. But if you do a reinforcement, that means your parcel will be even bigger and the cost of shipping will be even higher. So to bear in mind. So when it comes to shipping, the estimated parcel volume over here, I'm afraid, is not necessarily accurate, especially when you're buying anime figures. It can become big very quickly. So the estimated shipping cost over here, I would say that you should expect there is more to pay compared to what's being quoted over here. And in my case, I have 3 shipping options, EMS or UPS, interesting, because UPS is not very common in my country. Of course, if you're buying smaller items like Nandroid or Figma, 1 or 2 items, you may have cheaper shipping options like Air Small Packet or even Sea Freight. I have no idea because this is all I have for my parcel. If your purchase is small in size, then I would say that the estimate shipping price should be quite accurate, but for larger scale figures, do expect to pay more. So during this stage, once you have chosen your shipping method of choice and paid for it, there is a possibility where they may contact you again to request for more top up because the shipping is more expensive than predicted. After all, even if the figure is 3 to 4 kgs on paper, the volumetric weight may be more than double, so be prepared for it. I think if you buy anime figures very frequently, this should be something very familiar to you, so I don't really have to tell you about this, right? At this stage, before you even click on the submit button, this is something very important that I would like to emphasize. You need to think twice about what shipping methods you want to use, because once you have chosen your preferred shipping method and clicked on the submit button, you can no longer change it. For example, you chose something that is the most expensive because it is the fastest, and a day later they reach out to you to top up more payments because it is really expensive, and you want to backtrack and change to something cheaper. That is no longer an option. You can't change it anymore after you submit. So think carefully about what shipping options you want to go for before you even click the submit button. And of course, after you submit, they will give you some pictures of the combined parcel, a picture of 2 of my figures combined into one big box. So this is what I am expecting to get later on once the parcel arrives. So that is all for today's tutorial on how to use JP Fans to buy anime figures or any merchandise from Japan. And hopefully this tutorial is helpful and informative to you. And if it is, please to give this video a like and subscribe to this channel for more anime figure content. In fact, you should subscribe because I still need to unbox the figures that I purchased and we get to see together for the first time what it is like. I won't open the box at all. I will literally open it for the first time and record a video, film a video for my next figure haul video, which is more like 2 figures over here. Once again, links are in the description below to sign up for a free account and get some coupons. And do not forget to install the smartphone app. Until then, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.